Here we go again with another update about Manchester United. Watch the whole video to know what's going on in our club. Let's dive in. Ten Hag's future as Man United boss has been widely debated in the last few weeks as the side continues to fall short of expectations on the pitch. 3-0 home defeats to Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur, as well as Man Utd's unconvincing form in Europe, have seen sections of the fanbase call for a new manager to come in. According to The Telegraph, the Man United hierarchy would have to sanction a huge £14 million payout for Ten Hag if they decide to pull the trigger in the near future. The report adds that Ten Hag previously earned around £9 million a year at Man United, but he took a hit on that salary when his side failed to qualify for this season's Champions League. The Telegraph state that Man United paying Ten Hag £14 million to kick him out of the club would push them even closer to their profit and sustainability limit. Earlier on Thursday, it emerged that Man United chiefs have opted to keep Ten Hag after holding crunch talks in London. And that massive sack fee is likely to have played a role in their decision. Sources have confirmed to Team Talk that Man United part owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe was keen on firing Ten Hag and bringing in Thomas Tuchel as his replacement, but he ultimately handed the responsibility down to CEO Omar Barada and sporting director Dan Ashworth, who have sided with the former Ajax boss. For now, Ten Hag will be made aware that if results and performances do not improve swiftly after the international break, then Man United will fire him and go in a new direction, with Tuchel's situation still being monitored. Elsewhere, Football Insider have incredibly claimed that Ten Hag ignored Bayender for 2 weeks after he joined Man United from Fenerbahce in summer 2023. Bayender was quickly left dismayed as he only worked with Man Utd's goalkeeping coaches initially. Ten Hag eventually introduced both himself and the Man United project to the Turkish shotstopper, but by that stage the pair were never going to have a good relationship. Ten Hag's treatment of Bayender concerns several other players in the squad, which has not helped the managers cause amid dressing room unrest. The 54-year-old remains in charge, but his job is on a knife edge and a few more defeats will very likely see Man United make a change. Elsewhere, the Man United manager option rules himself out. While Tuchel is the leading candidate for the Man United role, Red Devils officials have also been casting admiring glances towards the likes of Graham Potter, Gareth Southgate and Eddie Howe, among others. But a swoop for Southgate, which would be controversial among Man United supporters, has been taken out of the club's hands. Sometimes when you are in a big role you don't realize the weight until it's gone, Southgate said at an event. It is one of those jobs where everybody has an opinion. I am enjoying my life so there is no rush. For 11 years I committed fully to the National Federation. I won't coach in the next year for sure. I am certain of that. When you come out of a big role you need to give your body time, your mind time. Southgate did admit that he would like to return to club management at some stage in the future, rather than link up with another national team after England. However, given the rising chance that Ten Hag will not last the season, Southgate's timeframe is unlikely to coincide with Man United's. Also in other news, Graham Souness has warned Ten Hag that he must get new signings such as Manuel Ugarte, Matthijs de Ligt and Noussair Mazraoui to improve if he is to keep managing Man United. The fundamental point is this: many players are better than what they are showing, and that's on Eric because a manager's #1 job must be to get the best out of his players, the pundit said. The club spent big again last summer, but neither Manuel Ugarte, Matthijs de Ligt nor Noussair Mazraoui convince me. Eric can't say United haven't supported him. By buying so many Dutch internationals and players he has managed previously, he has told the club, I know these players. They will do a good job. If someone had brought them to his attention and he didn't fancy them, he could have said, no, I've worked with them before and they're not for me. He has driven those transfers. His future now depends on making them work out. Meanwhile, Man United are reportedly considering activating their option to re-sign Alvaro Fernandez Carreras from Benfica. The left-back joined Benfica on loan from Man United in January, and that deal subsequently became permanent over the summer. Fernandez has taken his game up a level this season, leading to interest from Real Madrid and Barcelona. But the Portuguese press claim that Man United could disappoint the La Liga giants by triggering a buyback clause in Fernandez's contract. The exact amount of the buyback clause has yet to emerge, though it is likely to be significantly less than what Benfica now value the 21-year-old at. Thanks for watching, but if you truly love Manchester United then consider subscribing to this YouTube channel with notification bell on so that you don't miss our new updates anytime we deliver.